Hey guys, it's Andreas Caceres Soto, live and in studio, and today I'm gonna be showing you how I made Sophia May. Yeah, she can't hold back, 'cause she can't hold back her tears. So the song is in F minor. Those are the notes in F minor, and if you just don't remember what F minor is, I strongly recommend that you go to Google and do a quick search and search it up, and you'll see all the keys and notes that are in F minor. And this is the original idea for the song I had. And I wrote it a couple months back. And then it just kind of transformed itself to something like this. So that's these notes here. Left hand we have F, going to a C sharp, going to a G sharp, going to the D sharp. And the hardest part of the song was definitely the transition, and the transition goes like this. Here. I'll play them once more. And that's the whole song. And I wanted to keep it very basic, so it just always stays in F minor, and it just transitions between those two parts. So let's move on to Ableton. Let's move on to Ableton, guys, and go over the rest of the song. All right. We are recording, just drinking a little orange juice. I'm gonna put on a little background music. Oh, that is just so relaxing. I feel like I'm at the beach drinking a pina colada somewhere in the Caribbean, far, far away from Canada. That is just so relaxing. I think I'm gonna take a quick nap, guys. Actually, we're gonna stop this tutorial, take a quick nap with this music. Alright, anyways, let's get back to the tutorial. The instruments I have is the crushed ice kit. It's the drums. And I also added some hi-hats to that. So if you go under samples, Ableton comes with a bunch of samples. You search up hi, and then there's just all these different hi-hats. You can just pick the ones you like, click and drag into Ableton, and yeah, that's how you add your hi-hats. So I have some hi-hats added into that. Then we have the moon pluck, some trap sound effects free. Let's see what those are. Very cool trap sound effects. I think I just found these online. Very good stuff. Oh, let's hear that one too. Nice, cool stuff. And then we have the boom sub bass, the Guitar Palm Legacy, the cheap electronic piano, the reverse kick and crash. Let's see what this sounds like. It's probably another build up. Pretty sure it's another build up. Yep, just another build up. Very cool stuff. And then we have, of course, the vocals. This background music got too intense. I'm just gonna turn it off. Got too intense. So for the vocals, we know the song was in F minor. So let's just what is this? What was I watching? I don't remember having this up. Oh, that baby is just just crying so much. Poor Asian baby. Oh man, that is just terrible. He's crying so much. I wonder what he's crying about. Here, maybe let's put on the relaxing music. Oh, this just breaks my heart. This just breaks my heart. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the tutorial. So we know the song was in F minor, so I went to Google and searched up free vocals in F minor, YouTube. Let's click on this, and surely enough, it was one of the first things that I came across, and I really liked it. I think it went great with the song. Perfect. Perfect mixing, just fit perfectly in the song. The only problem I had was that these vocals, let's turn this off. The only problem I had was that these vocals are in 128 BPM, beats per minute, and my Ableton is set at 118 BPM. So I went and I dragged these in and I set the BPM here to 118. But let's hear what that sounds like though. We just set it at 118. Oh man. See, it doesn't really fit well. The vocals are too fast tempo, even though they're both set at 118. No problem though. We can just warp it a little bit by changing all these different markers here. Zoom in a little bit. So I changed each individual marker, and now let's hear what it sounds like. And this took a little bit to do, a little long to do. It took a little long time, but definitely not impossible. Took me about maybe 2 hours. But yeah, so you have to move each one individually to get it to however you want it to sound like. And let's look at what the BPM is here. It's 131, and then the BPM here is 126, and it's just changing as the song goes through. But these little yellow markers are keeping the song in tempo, the tempo that I wanted, which is, I think it was around maybe 130 overall average, but I'm not too sure. So anyways, let's turn on that background music again. Oh, so relaxing. So let's look at the audio effects that I have here. So for the drums, I have Reverb, so that can just be found under Audio Effects, Reverb. Double click that, drag it in. And I have the decay time set to 2.76, dry wet's at 47%, and then I have the moon pluck, I have the big boom master, that can be found under Audio Effect Rack, Mixing and Mastering. Scroll down, big boom master right there. Sound trapped effects, I have big boom master, boom sub bass, a lot of booms. Hey, we have big boom master and then boom sub bass, a lot of booms. Boom sub bass, we don't have anything. Guitar Palm Legacy, we have EQ compressor master, that's just right up there. And then for the cheap electronic piano, we have a compressor, a reverb, and that's it. The compressor set ratios to 2:1, and then for the decay time on the reverb, we have it set to 5.21 seconds, so it's a little high. Give it that nice long lasting sound effect that I wanted. And yeah, and then the reverse kick and crash, I don't have anything. And then for the vocals, this background music got too intense again. Turn that off. So for the vocals, I have a generic compressor that can be found under compressors, just right there, generic compressor. I have reverb and car listening environments. So let's look at the generic compressor. The main thing to note is that usually with vocals, what you want to have the ratio as, you want to have it set as 4:1. In this case, I think the vocals were already compressed, so I don't have it that high, but usually what you want with vocals is set the ratio to 4:1. It just gives it a better sounding compression. And then for the attack, I have it set at 10, and the thresh is at -24, so it's being compressed a lot, and the out is set at 0. Now let's look at the reverb. The decay time is set to 1 second, so not a lot of reverb, but the reason I didn't add too much is because I think the vocals already came with reverb, so I didn't really need it too much, and the dry wet set at 55%. And then I have the car listening environment that can be found, I think, under mixing and mastering as well. Yeah, mixing and mastering, and it's right there, car listening environment. Perfect. So let's hear this song. So I have those instruments there, playing those notes, have you seen before. Now for the drop and for the build up, what you want to do for nice drops or build ups or anything really, there's all these different parameters you can change on the instrument and the individual track. Just pause this. So what I'm changing here on the Moonpluck is I'm changing the filter cutoff and the filter attack. So let's start it from here. So the filter cutoff starts around 326 Hertz, and the filter attack starts at 2 seconds. And let's see how much it changes. So the filter cutoff is going from 300 all the way to like 1,000 plus, and the filter attack also went from 3 to like over 15. So that's building the song a lot. And we have the trap sounds, and then just some more snares going on there to build the drop. And then same thing with the Guitar Palm Legacy. I'm changing the palm mutes, harmonic tunes, echo, ambience. So if we click on harmonic tunes, it's starting at 28%, going all the way to 44%. So by changing these parameters, you can change the whole build-up of the song a lot. And it's always good to just fidget around with these different parameters and see what you can change, and to just get the sound you want. And the palm mutes is changing from 28% all the way to 54%, and the harmonic tunes is going from 28% all the way to 44%. And then my echo and ambience aren't really changing. My echo's not changing. My ambience changes a little bit at the end, goes from 24% to 10%. And then we have all those sounds going on. Perfect. So that's how you can build drops and stuff. It's just by changing those parameters and getting the sounds you want. Alright, we're gonna pause this. I think that's all I have to say about this song. I don't think there's anything too much I missed. Let's turn back on that. Let's turn back on. Oh, let's turn that back on. Perfect. Background music. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. Also, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a lot more music in the summer. I have a lot more free time to make music, hang out with friends, do all that fun stuff. So yeah, summer's coming up really soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the spring, and thanks so much for sticking around in this tutorial. Let's just end with the crying baby. So sad.